It was a legendary escape from a place that was supposed to be inescapable. 55 years ago this month, three men pulled off the impossible, breaking out of Alcatraz.
Have federal authorities finally uncovered the truth behind America's most notorious prison break? Recent developments suggest they might have, as U.S. Marshals release age progression images of the infamous Alcatraz escapees. For over 5 decades, the question has lingered in our collective consciousness. Did these daring inmates perish in the frigid waters of San Francisco Bay? Or did they accomplish what many deemed impossible, escaping from America's most secure prison facility? The answer appears to have arrived, and it's nothing short of astonishing. The story of Alcatraz stands as a testament to America's approach to its most dangerous criminals. Perched on a rocky island in San Francisco Bay, the Rock was designed to house the nation's most notorious offenders, individuals like Al Capone and George Machine Gun. Kelly found themselves confined within its formidable walls. Every aspect of the facility was engineered to crush any hope of escape. Tiny, inhospitable cells, minimal privileges, and the constant threat of solitary confinement. Nature itself served as an additional layer of security. The bay's notoriously cold waters, rarely exceeding 50 degrees Fahrenheit, combined with unpredictable currents and disorienting fog, created a natural barrier that seemed impossible to overcome. This environmental fortress reinforced the prison's reputation as escape-proof, a final destination for America's most dangerous criminals. Yet the human spirit's desire for freedom proved resilient against even these extreme challenges. Throughout Alcatraz's operational history, 36 determined individuals made attempts to flee. The majority faced grim outcomes. 23 were recaptured, 6 died from gunfire, and 2 drowned in the treacherous waters. However, one particular escape attempt continues to capture public imagination more than any other. The audacious plan executed by Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin in June 1962. Their scheme represented the pinnacle of prison ingenuity. Over many months, they meticulously crafted an intricate strategy. They fabricated realistic dummy heads using toilet paper, soap, and human hair to deceive guards during nighttime checks. They repurposed mundane items like spoons into digging tools. Perhaps most impressively, they created a makeshift raft from raincoats sealed with heat from the prison's steam pipes. Their attention to detail and patience demonstrated remarkable foresight and determination. When prison officials discovered the empty cells on the morning of June 12, 1962, they were confronted with an uncomfortable reality. 3 maximum security prisoners had seemingly vanished without a trace. The immediate assumption was that the escapees had drowned in the bay's dangerous waters. Yet, without recovered bodies, this conclusion remained unsatisfying, allowing the mystery to persist for decades. For years, the case remained dormant, with authorities maintaining that the men had perished during their attempted crossing. The FBI officially closed their investigation in 1979, relegating the case to the archives of unsolved mysteries. However, in 2013, an unexpected development reignited public interest when San Francisco police received a letter purportedly written by John Anglin himself. The correspondence contained revelations that challenged the established narrative. The author, claiming to be John Anglin, asserted that all 3 escapees had successfully reached shore that fateful night. Moreover, he provided details about their subsequent lives, stating they had spent time in various locations including Seattle, North Dakota, and Southern California over the intervening decades. What made the letter particularly compelling was the inclusion of personal details about the escape, information that seemingly only a participant would know. Yet the letter also contained a poignant element. The writer claims to be suffering from cancer and was seeking a deal with authorities, possibly in exchange for coming forward after decades in hiding. Law enforcement approached the letter with appropriate caution. They subjected it to rigorous forensic examination, including handwriting analysis and background verification of the details provided. Despite these efforts, the results proved inconclusive. They couldn't definitively confirm or deny the letter's authenticity, leaving both authorities and the public with more questions than answers. The mystery deepened further as investigators weighed the plausibility of survival. The conventional wisdom had always maintained that swimming from Alcatraz Island to the mainland was virtually impossible under the conditions present that night. Yet as more evidence emerged from new investigations, survival seemed increasingly feasible. Within law enforcement circles, the letter provoked complicated reactions. Using advanced facial recognition software trained on millions of data points, the team has determined with high probability that the individuals pictured are indeed John and Clarence Anglin. This technological confirmation represents the most credible evidence to date that at least 2 of the escapees survived their daring flight from Alcatraz and eventually reached Brazil, where they apparently lived in anonymity for years afterward. The revelation that an overlooked photograph and artificial intelligence technology may have finally solved one of America's most enduring mysteries raises fascinating questions about other cold cases potentially solvable through similar methods. Could this breakthrough represent just the beginning of historical mysteries being resolved through advanced AI analysis? What do you think? Has technology finally closed the book on the Alcatraz escape, or should we approach AI-generated conclusions with skepticism? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.